Thank you for joining me on the Tarot Machine. This is your monthly love reading for the month of September 2017, and this will be for the sign of Taurus. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle to see what energies you'll be working with for the month. Okay, in the middle of reading, you have the King of Cups in reverse. So for singles, you could be meeting a person during the month that you're trying to talk to get into a one on one relationship with, and the person could be coming off very cold or uninterested in what you're trying to offer to them to be in a one on one relationship. You could be doing this to somebody that you're talking to, or they doing this to you while you're talking to them. That they're not emotionally moved or whatever you saying, they just is not linking up on it. They coming off very just maybe nonchalant about what you offering, or paying not really paying attention to it, or they may be focused on something else at that time that they feel is more important in their life to get a person to be in a one-on-one. They may not want a person more for just emotional thing, or you could be meeting a person that just does not know how to control their emotions when they in a one-on-one relationship with somebody. Either you're coming off like this to somebody you're talking to, or somebody is coming off like that to you when you're talking to them. If you already coupled up, what it's saying is that either you is doing this or your companion is going to do this. They're going to emotionally kind of shut down or become not very interested in the love thing for the month. Maybe they thinking about other things that could help the relationship be more solid, like more of a financial thing or getting something else together. But they're gonna come off kind of deconnected on whatever you're trying to bring to the table that could help the relationship have a better bond. Either your companion's going to do this, or you're going to do this, or both of y'all just going to have this feeling that it's just feeling like you're not linking up somehow on the emotional front. What you have underneath you is the Six of Cups in the reverse. So, Six of Cups in reverse for singles is saying that during the month when you're looking for somebody to be in a one on one relationship, you're trying to look for a quality of a person that does not resemble anything from the past, or they have any kind of reminiscing of other people that you've been in relationships before. Either somebody see this in you when they talking to you, that you are a different type of person than they are used to having a relationship with, or you see this in somebody else. Another thing is you could be looking for somebody that is not attached with kids or a external family thing, because Six of Cups in the upright does represent children. You may be trying to meet somebody that's children free, so you can start um your own type of family with this person you getting with, or you're not trying to find a person that has children because you don't want to deal with the other mechanisms of dealing with external other people like baby mamas and daddies and their side of the family that kind of will ruin your bond with you trying to have a relationship with that person. If you are already coupled up, it's saying that you're ready to do something new to the relationship, and you ready to interject some kind of new ideas to the relationship to help your bond be better without trying to do the old things you used to do before that kind of worked before to help your bond be better. You trying to look for something new that you both, you, your companion, can be more emotionally attached to, and it has to be something that has never kind of been done before in your relationship. Or what you're trying to do is carve out some free time between you and your companion without your kids being around you, or dealing with the whole watching after kids all the time, or dealing with a family situation that could put a conflict between having you carve out some private me time for you and your companion to help work your bond to be better. Either your companion's thinking this or you're thinking this with the companion. What you have in the past is the what is called the Palace of Swords. Is one of the cards in this deck out of five cards that really is more of an energy thing. So for um singles, what it's saying is in the past you were more in tune and more of like a high priestess and knowing what you want and how to express it to people, that when it came to what you wanted to be in a one-on-one relationship with somebody, you knew how to tell the person what you want. You was very firm about it, and you was very truthful about it, and you kind of laid everything on the table with dealing with somebody in the past. Either somebody did this to you or you did this to them, but they was displaying this energy that they was not giving out no kind of wiggle room, kind of, because they was thinking about everything what you was saying to them on a mental level, and they was really kind of digesting it and analyzing it and see if they wanted to be in a relationship with you. Either you did this to somebody in the past you was talking to, or somebody in the past did this to you. And that's for singles. When you are already coupled up, what it's saying is either your companion was going through this or you was going through this, that when it came to looking at your relationship, they went and took a standpoint that they was looking at the relationship more on a mental level. They kind of cut out everything else. They cut out the looking at it from a financial level or emotional level. They was really sitting back and analyzing what was going on at the relationship at the time. They wasn't really seeing if it was um bad or good. They was just looking at every little aspect, or they was dealing with every little information that you was bringing to them, and they was analyzing it real hard to figure out, was it really having an effect on the relationship. Either your companion did this or you did this, or y'all both got to that point in the past when it came to your relationship that you would rather sit back and kind of analyze what was going on in your relationship than actually really making a move to kind of change the course of how your bond was going with your companion. What you have above you is the Six of Wands in the upright. So, for singles, the Six of Wands in the upright is usually a card of victory and praise. So, what you looking for in a companion? This is for singles. You could be looking for a person that shows you accolades or gives you praise or gives you compliments, or you want a person that's more complimentary when it comes to having a one-on-one relationship. It's more of like being appreciated for what you bring into the relationship. Either you see this in somebody you're talking to, or somebody see this when they are talking to you, that you are a person that will take the action and the drive to acknowledge what that other person brings to you when you are in a one-on-one relationship with them. So you could be looking for this type of person. Maybe this is the fresh course of a person that you're looking for. You've been probably in the past dealing with people that wouldn't give you a compliment, or give you some kind of praise of how you are in a relationship with that particular person. So you kind of was tired of that. You looking for somebody. It's not really giving you a lot of attention. It's more giving you a lot of acknowledgement when you are in a one-on-one relationship with somebody. So somebody see this in you, or you see this in somebody else. So if you already coupled up, what it's saying is that one, you, whatever is being brought to the table when it comes to helping you have a better bond, what it is that your companion is going to try to find to make it a winning situation. No matter how kooky it goes, they're thinking about whatever they bring in to help to um, be a better bond between you and your companion. They want it to be a true victory, and whatever is being brought in to actually be set forward. So it can bring some enlightenment into your relationship, or your companion could be hitting a point that whatever little thing you do, they're going to start to compliment you on it. No matter, I mean, when it's good, they're gonna give you the compliments on it, and they're gonna let you know about that. Either you're gonna be doing this to your companion, or your companion gonna be doing this to you, or both of y'all gonna be doing this off and on to each other, because of you feel what they're doing and giving them a compliment on is actually building their confidence up in the relationship, and it also is showing a lot of trust with the decisions and the way the relationship is going at that current time with your companion. The last card you have is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So for singles, here comes another character, or this is the one of the same character, that you could be coming off meeting a person that's one kind of not controlling their emotions. I hate to say that because you got two cup cards, the major ones, in reverse. So two court cards. So they're gonna either come off emotional, or they're gonna come off whiny. I'm hearing whiny. You might meet another person, or this could be the same person as this King of Cups in the reverse. That they gonna still be cold of whatever you're trying to bring to the table, but they're gonna come off whiny because whatever you're offering is not satisfying what they're looking for when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. So after a while, when you start talking to this person, it's going to sound like either they're complaining all the time of how they're not getting a fair shake in a relationship when you get into a one-on, or they've been in a one-on-one relationship, or every time you talking about relationship, it's just going to come off like a whiny story, and you're just not going to be trying to feel it, and that maybe gives you cold feelings about, okay, I don't want to move ahead with this person, because every time I bring up the subject of about being in a relationship, it is coming off like a boohoo story. Either somebody you're talking to is coming off like this, or you're going to be coming off like this when somebody talks to you. That when they try to make their offer of love, it's like you go into this simp mode, or this pitiful simp mode, and this person could be coming off like that when you're trying to make your offer to them. When you are, if you already coupled up, what it's saying is, due to this unexpected praise you giving your companion feelings is going to be kind of feeling off kilter, because they probably never expected you to give them praise on certain stuff that they doing to help build a relationship on a better bond. So when they do that, when you do that to them, they're going to be in a mode of feeling uneasy, because they're going to be trying to figure out emotionally, okay, why is this coming about? They never did this before. This is kind of leaving me uneasy, because this is a new pattern that my companion is doing that I can't figure out where it's coming from, or whatever. Even though you give them praise on something that they know they did, it's just a all of a sudden comment towards it on a positive that sends them in a kind of a kind of in a uneasy mode, because it never happened to your relationship before. Either your companion is going to do this to you, you're going to do this to the companion, or you both of y'all off and on the month giving each other compliments. You both going to be kind of waving on, you know, was it worth a comment, or is it, oh, how that makes me feel, or how that comment makes me feel, because it never, everything I did before never got a comment. So now why all the comments is coming up, and why is it being all kind of putting all the sugar on it, kind of. So it's just more of a feeling when you give the compliments to your companion, that they gonna feel uneasy because it never happened in the relationship before. So let me go ahead and get some clarifiers on some of these reversals and see what Taurus is dealing with. Let's just see why the whole mood thing is not linking. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse for singles. Either you're going to come off like this, or whatever this person is offering you, or this cold attitude they giving to you once you're offering to be in a relationship with you, it's sending you to a point that you don't want to even move any further with the person, or you just they as the more you talk to them, the more of the lackluster leaves off that person, and that person is starting to slow down of making a pursuit towards you. Usually, the Queen of Wands would be a nurturing person and moving forward with whatever is brought to that person. But whatever you're bringing to the person, or this person could be bringing it to you, or you bringing it to them, whatever this cold feeling that they're getting while you talking to them, one, they shutting down and they're not trying to move towards you. Plus, they just not gonna make a move towards you to be in a one-on-one relationship. Either they doing that to you, you doing that to them, or they're gonna come off to a certain point that I ain't gonna say they're gonna be talking crazy, but they're gonna be talking in such a way. Say that you talking to the person, they become cold. Now every story that you're telling that person or whatever becomes a polar opposite just to get that person away from you. I'm getting that kind of feeling with this Queen of Wands, because that seems like that's what's gonna about to happen for singles. That whatever whoever you're talking to, you're losing the drive on them due to this cold emotional feeling or cast that they have over themselves while you're trying to get into a one-on-one relationship with them. If you already coupled up, what it's saying is, due to the uneasy emotions of how your companion is and you're trying to bring something new to the table, they're not going to move levitate to it any faster. They're not going to move towards it because maybe they are emotionally not attached to whatever you have as an idea to help the relationship be better. So if they're going to do it, it's going to be done on a slow course. They're not, whatever you're bringing to the table to help the relationship, they're not side eyeing it. They're just not paying attention to it, and whatever you bring into them is not sparking them in such a way that they will want to move to do it right away. They kind of sitting back and waiting for something else to trigger them off when it comes to building something positive in your relationship. Either your companion is doing this or you're doing this with your companion. Let's get another clarifier. Ooh, something flipped out. There you go. The Ace of Swords in reverse. This person is, okay, for singles, this person is talking crazy. This person is talking crazy, and you shut down moving towards this person. This person is talking, this person may, on top of person coming cold, they could be coming off negative. They could be lying about their situation, that about being wanting to be in a relationship, or whatever they saying has a smoke screen on it, and you at a state, because in the past, and this because of the energy card, it could still be rolling in, and you could still have these feelings popping up that you're kind of getting like intuitive flashes at a point. So what you getting, the flashes of intuitive that you're getting is that you can tell that this person is talking sideways. You can tell that emotionally this person is not stable somewhere, and you just decide to back up off this person or not even pursue this person because it started out in one direction and it flipped into another direction when it comes to getting in this one-on-one relationship with this person. Either you're coming off like this or somebody is coming off like this with you when they talking about being in a one-on-one relationship. If you already coupled up, it's just saying that your your companion is going to have a say so. What it is your companion is going to let his inside voice start talking for him. Basically, that's why I'm hearing he going to be casting a negative opinion on whatever you're trying to bring to help the relationship be better. They're going to have a negative opinion about it because it's making their emotions uneasy about even doing it, so they acting real slow about kind of adopting it into your normal way of being as a couple. Either your companion is doing this or you're doing this, or both of y'all gonna be flying off the hook like this at different periods. So it's leaving them uneasy. They kind of kicking and fighting and saying negative, salty kind of things about what you trying to bring into the relationship, or or casting a negative light on it after, and they definitely expressing it. So you're not trying to pursue it or force it on them, or having them try to take a hold to the idea or nurture the idea because of this attitude that your companion or you will be having for the month. Let's go and see about the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, something did flip out, so ew. You got the World in reverse. So the World in reverse for singles, what it's saying is that the world means about change. So if you're looking for change when it comes to a relationship, or whoever you're talking to be in a one-on relationship, what it's saying is it's like it's going to either come slow, or it's going to be like you took two steps forward and went two steps backwards on the type of person that you're trying to pick to be in a relationship with. Because to me, the world is a change that you can control. The tower is a change that you can't control. So this is one of those things that you're controlling to try to be in a relationship or find this perfect candidate that may not resemble nothing in your past, or don't have no children. And it's like you find one and it might have potential, but a lie may come out. You might find out they did have a child or whatever, and it kind of sends you backwards. You cut yourself loose on that person, then you go and find another one, and then something else come off with that person. Then it's like moving forward and moving backwards. You're not really changing your status, but you're still pursuing it, but it's still going to come at a slower pace because of the people that you're picking. Either the somebody sees that in you see that in these candidates that you're picking when it comes to trying to be in a one-on-one relationship with. If you already coupled up, what it's saying is whatever changes is gonna come about to your relationship to help your bond be better, they're gonna come at a slow pace, because you either your companion is gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do this, or both of y'all gonna have to do this together. Is work through these emotional roller coasters, or these emotional spurts that keep coming up in a relationship and causing a block to the relationship to be built to a better foundation or a better bond. So whatever you're trying to put in is going to take a minute for it to be put in, because one, they're new ideas and your companion is talking crazy about them. They showing no drive about them, and they're trying to be emotionally cold. So your process of trying to bring this into the relationship is actually going to be slower than what you expected, because you got to carve through these layers of emotion just to put a idea on the table to help build your relationship to a better bond. Either your companion going to be doing this, or you're going to be doing this with the companion, or both of y'all going to kind of sit back and say, oh, we got to work out some other stuff first before we can put this in and work on this thing that can help our bond. So, okay, you got justice in the upright. So justice in the upright is saying that if you're single, you're looking at the situation when you dealing with these people, or if somebody can be doing this to you when looking at you to be in a relationship, they're looking at it as cut, dry, and simple, and they looking at it based on um um how you're presenting it. They're making a decision on how um you're presenting it, and once the decision is made, it is what it is, and it's making a decision that fits them at that current moment. Either you're doing this to somebody you're talking to, or somebody is doing this to you. That you, if you're hoping to get in a relationship, it's the information that's coming to the table. They making a judgment call, or they're trying to put justice on the situation to try to make it fair for both of them, both of y'all, if it's going to be a one-on-one relationship. But at the same time, it's more of, it's almost giving a effect off. It's like shooting yourself in the foot. It's like you're talking yourself out of a relationship, or your actions is making you not be in a relationship, and everybody is basically judging it from their standpoint if it can benefit them. And in another case, they can hope that if they could get in a relationship, it can change that other person or change you. Either you're doing this with somebody you see, or somebody is doing this with you when you see them. If you're already coupled up, what it's saying is that no matter what's going on in your relationship, or what you're trying to put in your relationship to build a better bond, the information is being put out there to make a fair decision if it's going to be a benefit to the both of y'all's union at that current time. So whatever this plan is that you is trying to put in to help your relationship have a better bond, what is happening is that your companion already made a judgment call on it, and they may be not trying to levitate to this idea because they feel it's not going to be equal once the action has been done or been in motion in your relationship. Even though it could help your bond as a couple, it's not really going to, because something about it is going off kilter. So they shutting down or even doing it because they're looking for something that has more balance when it comes to a positive effect on your relationship. Either your companion is thinking this, or you're thinking this with the companion, or y'all both came to this decision of, okay, this idea, it seems like it's not going to have a fair shake on both of our parts. So let's see about this Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, for singles, you got the star. So the star in the upright, what it's saying is, and this is what I'm really getting for singles, you're trying to deal with this one person that's coming off real salty or emotionally roller coastering or something, because you see another side, another type of quality in this person. You see a different side of this person outside of this emotional thing. You're levitating to this one person because, one, there's something, it's something intriguing about that person, but at the same time, you're looking beyond their emotions. You're looking at something else in this person. I don't know if it's his looks, or this person got coins, or this person has a certain way about themselves that makes them, making you see that they may have a brighter side to them. And that's why I'm getting real bad. Either somebody see this in you, or somebody sees that when you're talking to them, that you see a brighter side than the to this person than the face value of this emotional roller coaster, or emotional wall, or this emotional flitter flatter that they going through when they talking to you. You see another type of quality in this person, so they see it in you, or you see it in them. If you already coupled up, you know your companion, you are hoping that no matter how this wave is going on in your relationship, that it would, you got to a standpoint that your relationship or your bond with your companion, even if it has a lot of lows in it, you know on the flip side of it, it's a lot of highs to the bond that you have. So you're looking at either your companion is doing this, or you're doing this, or both of y'all gonna say, well, we're gonna both ride this out because we know we've been through better. You know, you take a more optimistic look on what is happening in your relationship, not at that moment, but more as a course and a whole unit of how your relationship has been built and has been sustained. So you are taking more of a positive standpoint, even though all this negative stuff may be hidden it, or whatever you're trying to put in the relationship to make a better bond, and they're not levitating to it. You still know it's positive. A positive outcome can still come from it. You know, even if if no action is done, a mind state is also a positive reaction. So that's what you're looking for. Either your companion is doing this, you're doing this, or both of y'all has made that decision to look at the brighter side, no matter how this one plan ain't going into effect to help your bond be tighter. Let's get a last card and see what we working with. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in the reverse. For single Tauruses. What it is what I'm getting is that you is definitely into this one person, and you definitely looking into the brighter side of this person outside of this negative kind of facade that they putting on. It could be a fake facade, it could be for real, but it's something about this person that you cannot shake off this person, because with the seven of cups in reverse, usually the seven of cups in the upright means you have more options, and that person wasn't just the one candidate they want in the fold, but you isolated your focus to this one person because of this one quality that you're looking past that person from, especially the one that they presented to you. Either somebody's doing this to you that you're talking to, or they doing it at you, that they is zoomed in on it because they see something else in you that they can work with outside of the emotional thing, so you're not trying to hear any other candidates because you want to get this one person. You want to crack that one cookie. You want to break into that one safe. It's this one person and this weird quality that they have that you seeing a better side to this person, and you want to adventure with just this one person. Or you could be at this time, people can see you talking to a one particular person, and they make the external thing makes it to a point that you don't get other people talking to you because they see you talking to somebody else. That's the simplest way of putting it. Either somebody is going to do this to you, or you going to do this to somebody else when it comes to it, to being in a one-on-one relationship. If you already coupled up, what it is that you want to work on this one singular idea that you have that's going to help the relationship be better. You're not trying to stack nothing else on your companion's plate to try to figure out how to craft the relationship to be better. You bringing a just a one idea to the table and saying, let's focus on this, even though this one idea is having them kicking and screaming and having them being cold and emotionally roller coasting. You're going to still work with this one idea because for some reason or a gut feeling that you're getting, that this one idea could have a positive effect on your relationship. No matter how it goes, you could still get a positive out of it, even if it's going negative. Either your companion's is thinking this, you're thinking this, or both of y'all is thinking like this, that this one idea is worth working on to help build your relationship to a better level. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe, leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.